Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this review of the end of the era Steven Gerrard card. But before we get into the review, as always, if you could show your support and hit the hell out of that like button, I would really appreciate it. And also hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And if you have any questions on the 94 rated Steven Gerrard card, or just FIFA 17 in general, ask away in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer every single one of you. So, jumping into his stats, and as you can see, there are some ridiculous numbers here. 99 on his aggression, 90 attack positioning, 92 vision. The only area where he's really let down is that agility and balance. And that is noticeable, but we will cover that later on. But other really good areas, his reactions, his jumping, his strength there at 92 is also really good. And it is just more of the same on his skill attributes comparison. I mean, I could literally list everything here. His ball control, dribbling, fantastic. Finishing, long shot, shot power, also really good. His passing, his crossing, free kick accuracy, everything is just ridiculous. Even his tackling, his marking, all so good, making him just probably one of the most complete midfielders in the game easily. We move on, we see medium work rates, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot, which is okay, not too bad either way really there. And a whole host of specialities and traits, including poacher, aerial threat, playmaker, distance shooter, crosser, free kick specialist, tactician, strength, clinical finisher, complete midfielder, and complete forward. And then we move on to the traits, and we see long passer, long shot taker, and team player. So let's get into the main block of the review. So my thoughts on the end of era Steven Gerrard card were that he was obviously ridiculous. I mean, this is such a well-rounded card with stats so good, and he is actually quite easy to get your hands on. I mean, I did it for relatively cheap. I think for most people he is coming in at around sort of 200 to 250k, which I actually think for a player with these stats is unbelievable. Yes, the league isn't as great, you know, some of the other ones like the Totti and the Xabi Alonso, who've got a strong nation and a strong league, obviously do make them even more desirable. You know, you are going to probably have to pad a few English players around him, but once you get him into a squad like I did, you are not going to be disappointed. His pace, lovely upgrade, 84 pace is ridiculous. Then you've got the shooting, the passing prowess, the strength. The just overall completeness to his game is unreal. The one thing that did let him down, as I alluded to earlier when we were looking through his stats, were his agility and balance. You know, for a player that does have 85 dribbling overall and very good strength, he can definitely keep the ball well, and he can move it quite easily, create that yard of space that he needs to let that shot or that killer pass away. He can do that. But he's probably going to only beat 1 or 2. But if you play naturally with him, play him at central midfield or CDM, I mean, he could play CDM, no problem. But I think it would be a little bit of a waste. I think definitely central midfield or cam is where this guy belongs. Overall, when he has the ball at his feet, there are none better. He is ridiculous, whether he's passing, crossing, just shielding it with his strength, he's heading it, he's shooting. From anywhere on the park, this guy is ridiculously good. And especially with that shooting, he can score all types of goals, whether it's free kicks, penalties, headers, long ranges, close ranges, little dinky chips, lovely finishes, everything. He has got it all in his locker. So any type of situation and any time where the ball falls to him, he is probably going to find the back of the net, because he's got ridiculous shot power, incredible accuracy, both from long range and close range. For shooting, he is pretty much as complete as it gets, especially on a midfielder. His passing is also unreal. So good, very accurate, finds his man every single time. His dribbling, like I said, is quite decent, and you can definitely use it to your advantage. But there are going to be the occasions where maybe you take it a little bit too far and end up running into trouble. His pace is really nice, very tidy on a central attacking midfielder, or just a midfielder in general. 84 pace is really good. His defensive work is also up there. I mean, it is so really nice to have that on the card. Even if you're playing him at cam, you can throw in the odd tackle and defend higher up the pitch. And his strength and just overall game is so good, making him such a complete midfielder that I would highly recommend going out and buying. So if you do have an English team or maybe a Premier League team with a few English players in it, I would highly recommend this card because he is absolutely incredible. I've had to give him 9.5 out of 10 because there was only a few things that held him back from getting that perfect 10. One being his league, you know, it's not as competitive, people don't use the MLS as much, and also that agility and balance did hold him back a little bit, but overall a very fun player to use and someone I think you will really enjoy using. So I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. If you did, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and peace.